What up? My name's Palmer, and this is my 1-year ice bath testimonial journey review video. To go ahead and add the disclaimer, none of this is medical advice, and make sure you speak with your healthcare provider to ensure that you're qualified and safe to take an ice bath. So on July 1st of 2023, I decided to take an ice bath every single day for the month of July just to see what would happen. That month of July I completed every single day, and I realized I had ironically started halfway exactly through the year. So naturally I had to go for the 6 months in a row, which I did, and then obviously after the 6 months in a row I had to shoot for the 1 year. To try to sum up everything I have learned from doing an ice bath every single day for 1 full year is very hard. It's indescribable, really. So I will try to do my best to make this a nice, short, concise video of what the ice bath has done for me. I still do them every single day. I'm on currently day 416, I believe. How did I even get into ice baths to begin with? I learned about a guy named Wim Hof. I read his book. I became very interested and into the Wim Hof method, everything that he was about, but particularly the breathing and the cold exposure aspects of it. I wanted to try an ice bath. I went and bought like $30 or $40 worth of ice from the gas station, threw it in my tub, and I did my first ice bath. This is probably 2 or 3 years ago. It was the worst thing ever. My reaction is hilarious, but that entire day I felt so good. I've never felt like so good and just so happy for the whole day. My body felt so good. From that first experience of doing the ice bath in my tub, I started doing them recreationally, periodically. I found a buddy that would do them, so we would randomly just do them. This was before ice bath and cold plunge facilities really existed, and it was very inconvenient. So my buddy and I one time had to go to his apartment complex, couldn't find any water, so we ended up having to use the car wash garage thingy that was in the apartment complex, because that was the only source of water. We bought like 40-50 bucks worth of ice from the grocery store, and we would do that periodically, maybe once every few months. I always wondered what it would be like to do an ice bath every single day for my morning and do an ice bath every single day for a prolonged period, and what my life would look like at that point. December of 2022, Ice Barrel, which I had my eye on for a little while, was running a sale. They were running a promotion, so I ended up investing in the Ice Barrel with no game plan really in my head. Buying ice from the grocery store and trying to do them regularly would add up pretty quick, so I was only doing them on the weekends and trying to figure out if I was going to go the chiller method or if I was going to buy an industrial size ice machine to be able to accomplish doing ice baths every single day. I ended up not going the chiller method because I didn't want to have to deal with the installation process. I didn't want to have to deal with the electricity and water, combining that. And I also like the natural aspect of just dumping a bunch of ice water, making it a real ice bath every single day. So I ended up going with industrial sized ice machine. Every single day I throw probably 200 to 250 pounds worth of ice into the ice barrel. And by the way, I could not be happier with this device. This is the perfect entry-level cold plunge ice bath that you can buy on the market. The biggest benefit for me, I would say, after doing the ice bath every single day for 1 full year is the mental benefit, the mental resilience. So I don't feel nearly as stressed out just in general. In stressful situations, I don't react the same way as I used to. It's actually night and day different from the way that I would have reacted a year ago in certain adverse situations, and that's really been the biggest benefit for me. The ice bath just makes me happy. If you have anxiety, if you're depressed, do some sort of cold exposure. You don't have to start with the ice bath. You don't have to even do a full ice bath or do them every single day. You can finish cold showers here and there. You're still going to reap some of the benefits. What are some of the physiological benefits? Some of the physiological benefits expected that most people know would be reduced inflammation, reduced muscle soreness, increased and faster recovery. Between 34 to 38 degrees, get on the more extreme side, and I don't go as long. You're going to get the max benefit at around 2 to 3 minutes. So the ice bath, it really helps make you feel good. It makes you feel happy because you're releasing a lot of the natural dopamine, you're releasing dopamine in the body. My skin got a lot smoother. That wasn't something I was expecting, but that just got smoother, so I'll take it. It makes sense that the skin would get smoother when doing ice baths, because when cold plunge, your blood vessels are going to constrict and dilate. They're trying to shunt all of your blood to your core, so all the other blood vessels in your body are constricting. Now when you get out, they're going to dilate, and that constricting and dilating of the blood vessels will tighten up the skin, smooth out the skin, but it's also going to help train the cardiovascular system at the same time, on top of training the body to be more calm and resilient in stressful situations. Another good benefit is just the discipline of doing something hard every single day. That fact alone has increased my confidence and increased my daily discipline to add better habits. It's almost like basically like a snowball. Once you get one habit down, you can start to get others down a lot easier. And trust me, I still have a lot to work on, but I'm slowly but surely stacking these good habits on top of each other, and over time that compounds and you grow and you get better. It's really good to activate brown fat because that helps with insulin resistance, and it's also burning calories, so your metabolism is increased throughout the day. Any potential disadvantages? Initially, I was starting out at almost 5 minutes. I was doing 4 minutes, 44 seconds. I do think that was a little bit too much too fast. When I was doing almost 5 minutes, I was getting kind of some finger numbness after the ice bath, lack of sensation just on the fingertip of like 1 or 2 fingers, and then it would persist throughout the day. So that was one of the reasons I decided to lower the time, being that I keep the temperature pretty low. With a sub 40 Fahrenheit ice bath, cold plunge is really around 3-ish minutes. So I'm getting the max every single day. Once you go past 5 minutes, you're really just going for the mental aspect of it, which is totally cool. The longest ice bath I have done was on November 11th, 2023. I did 11 minutes and 11 seconds. That was too much. I would not recommend that, and I will not do that again, most likely. If you're trying an ice bath for the first time, I'd recommend 60 seconds. You really don't have to do more than that. That's what I did my very first one. If you're wanting to start cold exposure in some way, shape, or form, cold showers are a great place to start. I highly recommend checking out Wim Hof. I cannot recommend cold exposure enough and how much it has changed my life. Peace. Till the next one.